I mean, little Wade, you do take the cake for stupidity, bud. I mean, if you ever gave Daddy all the information, I mean, come on. Dude, you're sitting in a courtroom. You've got all this evidence against you that fucking I asked all of you guys for help. You finally put me on and you try to dictate the conversation and you all bash me. I still don't come after you. You come after me. Actually, it started with Neville with you, Wade. Didn't it? Yeah, I think it did. But anyways, you could have all this evidence where you actually say all this shit about me being in a fucking some sort of mental institution. Yes, I was in hospital. That's right. Experimental drugs. I think you're wrong there, bud. I think you'd have to prove that. And then the shock treatment, and the fact that I was all out of control, and the fact that you wanted to speak shit about my kid, and then you wanted to back it up with whatever, if it's a lie or whatever, with an email saying that Creek Squad was all told to stay away from the lunatic. You're unwilling to say, like, provide that sort of truth or anything. And then you got little me threatening, knows everything about my life. You guys have accused me of killing somebody, so you guys have told the world that, because it's out on the internet. You guys have told everybody I'm a bad parent, and I'm a horrible person, and you've reversed everything on me. And on top of that, you threatened to fucking put me in a mental hospital. You told me that you guys were gonna fucking beat me to the point where I wanted to kill myself or I was gonna be back in the mental hospital. And you would sit in a courtroom and go, I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna protect myself. Well, fuck, you can't even protect yourself in the comment section. Like, you would actually do that. I plead the fifth, even though all this stuff says that I'm a piece of shit. I won't back my shit up. I'll just stay quiet and hope that you accept that as evidence. Are you a fucking complete moron? And then to top it all off, I mean, like, just in a matter of minutes, I see exactly who you people are. Then you got Little Neville. How did Little Neville end up in Tennessee? Did that have anything to do with the Lils? The Lils set him up so he wasn't homeless anymore? I'm just asking the question that would probably make a man loyal, or maybe he shouldn't. Just because somebody does something for you doesn't make that person right. But hey, we got fucking Lil Neville on there, just smashing Martin Speaks or whatever. Gets on there and bashes the shit out of him, and then says, "Oh, about the suicide thing, man. I don't want anybody to go through that stuff. So instead of lending my hand out to you, yeah, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, and I want to fund the biggest platforms I can. I'll use Tim Pool's daddy if I have to, and I'll smash you as much as I can. I want to put you to your grave, rather than just fucking speak the truth." But then again, if Martin's out there and he's fucking shooting his mouth off about Neville, because I don't know the whole situation. Like, I only know half a story. I see I got caught in one too. That anointed Ashley caught me being an asshole again. I had to admit it. She didn't give 10K away. It was something for 10K subscribers or something. I'm an idiot sometimes, but hey. Admitting it's half the fun, because I learned from it. I don't know everything. Only had part of the story. But anyways, like, I don't know what's going on with Neville and Martin, but Martin sure does live in Neville's head. Now, I don't know if Neville's living in Martin's head as much. I don't know. I'd have to pay attention and Really, I don't have time for foolishness. I'm trying to fucking help tell the world it's in trouble because of nonsense like this. But hey. Anyways, how do you think you'd make out in a trial for attempted murder there? You and little me. You and little me, and you could have the whole little family with you as backup. Or maybe they're getting involved too. Who knows? Like, what do you think you got, little Wade? You guys are idiots. You act like idiots. You purposely try and hurt each other. For what reason? Does it make you feel good to belittle and put somebody down? It doesn't feel good. I have to have a laugh at your guys' expense. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't feel good. I mean, even Johnny Dagburn, I think that guy needs a real piece of the truth, and he needs it hard. But sooner or later, it'll come. Sooner or later, you find out if that circle of life ends. I hate to be on the bad side of it. Maybe if you're locked up in a square, you're in trouble. But anyways, back to attempted murder. See, I'm out here in the rain. I felt the need to do another video, so I had to get out of the house. And like, here's the thing. I can get Marwood. I can get them good. Because see, here's the deal. Like, things were bad. I can prove it all. I mean, it's all documented. I mean, you don't delete every email that you ever... Like, the guy that I say kind of, like, swayed me to want to kill myself. An innocent man wouldn't delete every email that he ever had between the two of them. But, hey, maybe those emails are circulating somewhere. Now, I'm just saying that it wouldn't look good for him neither that he tried to call me right before my doctor's appointment to find out what my doctor thought I should do. And then, because I didn't answer, he followed it up with a text. So he wanted to intimidate me before I went into my... I just can only assume because, well, I didn't call him back and I didn't answer his text. So, when I got everything figured out, because I tried getting an investigation the whole time, right? Even when I went off, got letters saying that I wasn't allowed to talk to my friends, nor were they allowed to talk to me. So here's the thing, Jay Jameson, he's going to get an attempted murder charge too for keeping his yipper shut. I got the goods on him. So, here's the deal. Then I got all this evidence with these letters where they say I'm not allowed to talk to anybody. They're calling my friends and they're trying to find out what I'm up to. They get me to the point where I actually want to kill myself. I voluntarily put myself into the hospital so I don't feel like I want to kill myself. So, and because Poku actually helped me this time, explained to me that I was dealing with a narcissist. And I went back and I did my research on exactly what a narcissist is. And I was like, bingo, bango, Troy. And then, as things started going along, I got introduced to The Truth by Jordan Peterson. He said, it'll change your life. If you live by the truth, it'll change your life. Got the tattoo. It meant so much to me. I wrote it down. Said, I, Carl Smith, will always... Yeah, I got this little book and stuff. Like I said, I knew I was doing... For some reason, God was like, you're doing a documentary. You're doing a movie. You have to be able to prove that you are one of my sons. You are one of 144,000. So anyways, so I keep asking for an investigation. They don't want to do one, like a simple investigation, like just ask the questions, like talk to me and maybe let the employees feel like they could openly, freely talk about what actually happened. Because you'd have to go into Jay Jameson's doctor's notes to find out if he was willing to go off. But here's the deal also. When I went off and I was asking for an investigation and stuff, I told the human resources manager, Kinga Soprani, that she needs to do an investigation. She needs to talk to people, or Corey Plant would be next. Like, he's going to go off. There's only so much people mentally can take. Well, lo and behold, old Corey, he went off. And because Corey wanted to be able to keep his job, Corey lied and said it was just a whole bunch of stress from a whole bunch of things. And oh, where was I going? Something flashed across the screen, so I got my... Yeah, Corey actually had to lie to think that he was protecting his family, so he had money. So he could go seek help and then find a way to deal. Well, he found a way to deal. He's moving a long ways away. He sold his house. He just texted me. I gotta text him back. I'm behind on talking to people. I only have like a couple and I still don't answer him back. That's horrible. Anyways, his plan was to move up north and not have to deal with any of this shit and people like that anymore. But he has a whole bunch of evidence on fucking how shitty Troy is, on top of the evidence that I have. So not only have they not done an investigation like the whole time, they're checking me out with my friends, what I'm doing, and I'm not allowed to talk about what's happened to me. So I keep getting stronger. And that's when my spiritual awakening happens, because none of my friends are talking to me. Because I've already received the letter that they're not allowed. But I'm like, they can't do that. Like, how can they block the truth from coming out? Why can't they let us talk about it? Maybe things didn't happen the way I thought they did. Maybe I didn't hear Jay tell me that he was going to go off on stress leave and that he didn't have a heart problem and work wasn't stressing him out, and that Christy Coles wasn't in my office crying all the time, and that we lacked workers and all this. Like, there's like so much stuff like that I could prove. But they still didn't want to do an investigation. And then when they were forced to, because I went to the Ministry of Labor, they got to purchase their own thing, and one person told the truth, and then nothing came of it. That's kind of weird. It's funny how they can block you from finding out what happened. And just cause trauma and make sure that you never figure it out. See, they all knew, though, that I'd already tried to commit suicide, but they still didn't want to take the time to do an investigation because my life didn't really mean anything. I mean, what's a little Carl Smith in the world? You know, you want to let a narcissist keep running your fucking company? So anyways. So then they got to do that. Well, see, my spiritual stuff was going on. I was acting all weird and shit. But here's the deal. I never was hurting anybody. I never threatened anybody. I said some weird shit online. Not like if I was to talk to you and you want to, whatever. But anyways, like, where was I? I was like, yeah, they got to pay for the, yeah, I started getting strong. And I started letting their secrets out. And see, the thing is that when I got home, because I was out, I was actually at a motel when I was doing this shit. And then when I got home, The fucking cops are there to pick me up. Because someone called my doctor. Not my psychiatrist, but my family doctor. So I don't know. I don't remember ever giving out my family doctor, let alone his telephone number, to any of my friends. So the cops can just pick you up and take you away based on the people that wanted you to kill yourself. So I don't really understand that. But the real big understanding that I didn't get, and I mean, like I keep saying, I recorded this. When I went to see the psychiatrist, I tried saying, hey, my work is like decent, like, come on, buddy. Who got my doctor's number? Like, hey, I'm the people who wanted me dead. No, well, maybe they did. The people that made me think that I should kill myself, you're going to take their word for violence and suicide with zero evidence. No evidence to back those statements up. And lock me up and not let me talk, because like I said, I have the video. So when I get into my room all cozy, because I'm not going to act like a fucking idiot, I'm just going to be like, what is going on? I guess I got to go with the flow and play their silly little game. So then I get all comfy and cozy in my little locked up room. I still have my phone. You're allowed to have your phone. So I call Marwood. I talk to Troy. I say, you better fucking tell that fuckface Chris Wood to fucking give me a call. So Chris Wood calls me. And I swear, because if there's a recording of this, woo, baby, I know this happened. He tells me he was on his way to see me. Now, how would he even know if any of this was going on unless they had called my doctor and he knew? There's no way he knew. Why would he be coming to see me? Was it because I was spilling my guts about his fucking company doing some dirty shit that they shouldn't have been doing? Let alone, all they had to do was have a fucking investigation on the cocksucker who fucking wronged me, or at least tell me where I wasn't wrong. That's what an investigation is. Just give me the truth of it. No, they couldn't do that. Then he offers me what he considers a sweetheart deal, just to lay off of fucking Troy. Like, why? Why? If you think Troy is doing the right thing, why wouldn't you let me know what I was doing wrong? But I can't. See what I mean? Sometimes we stick up for the wrong people, and sometimes it'll come back and bite us in the ass. So, Chris Wood obviously knew that they had put me into the fucking hospital because it was the fucking retards from work fucking calling. See, and here's the thing, I can prove everything I say, and that's why they've already ran and told all the police that I'm fucking crazy. So they don't believe if I come up with stories and say, hey, this happened, will you look into it? No, you're fucking crazy. Well, fuck. This is how this works. A fucking multi-million dollar company just wanted to fucking step on the fucking little man. They don't care the consequences. They don't care about us. They don't care that they've had me on my fucking knees, fucking ready to fucking die how many times? Because they're a bunch of fucking cocksuckers. And they don't want the truth exposed, so they want to fucking silence it? Fuck these guys. They should be in fucking jail. Not me being punished with fucking a quarter of the fucking money I used to fucking live on. Fucking people looking at me side-eyed saying I'm fucking crazy when all I ever asked for was someone to fucking talk to. And then on top of it, even after all that, The whole system, I tried telling this motherfucker he was creating fucking problems. He was gonna fucking kill somebody, or fucking somebody was gonna get hurt. Just please take a look at it. Please go over it with me, fucking point by point. Because I don't see your fucking comprehension of what's fucking going on. You want to build banks when you're already behind. You can't fucking get this when you can't get this. There's not enough time in the day. There's not enough time in the line to get what you want. You're fucking stupid. Would you take a look? So not only when you have those conversations, because you're trying to point out to the guy that he might be the one in the wrong, his decision may have fucking killed somebody. So I call the Ministry of Labor, and they fucking silence me. Nothing back. And I'm supposed to lay back saying, this motherfucker may have killed somebody with his fucking brain. Would you want to take a look at it? Well, no. Okay. I guess Jamie's death don't matter. And then on top of it, you go to fucking find out, not only did the fuckface create the system that may have caused the problem, the fuckface changed the physical system the day it fucking happened. So he was physically in trouble with a lift truck, or in the way, or trying to do things at the same time with heavy machinery. Like, how fucking dumb do you gotta be as a Ministry of Labor officer to walk in and not see that the process changed, somebody's fucking dead, and say, why did you want this person working with heavy machinery when before you didn't? Was it to save some fucking time? How'd your time saving go, fuckface, is what they should have said. But no, some little bitch ass fine that has nothing to do with the fellow that's dead's family. Like, what'd they do? Get some nice flowers, maybe fucking a little bit of money? Here, this might replace Jamie. Does Jamie's family know that you guys are the fuck faces who are idiots? Because it's been in your system, fucking continuous improvement system. This has been in their system, me begging them for years and years and years and years and years to change it. But nobody would. Because they don't think anybody else is smarter than them. They're too stupid to use somebody else's idea to make things work better, because they're afraid that person will look better or smarter. Well, I'll tell you what, when you use smart people and you give them credit, you're the one that looks smart. Because leaders always want the best and the brightest around them. But anyways, fucking Marwood, I should charge them for attempted murder. You know what I mean? Like, they had me to the point where I was done. Oh, baby. And they just kept going. No investigation. They didn't have to do shit. You know why? Because our government allows it. And then, attempted murder, I think I got the hospital on the hook for that too. But hey, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I make shit up. No one will listen. No one will look. Because no one really gives a fuck about anybody or anything. Not even their own fucking children, apparently. Anyways, well, I see you dirtbags on the dark side.